Welcome back to What Do You Want to Be? I'm Mark.
And I'm Joy.
And today we're talking to someone with one of the most colorful and creative jobs. Please welcome Teacher Tasha, an art teacher.
Hi, Teacher Tasha.
Hi, Joy. Hi, Mark. It's so great to be joining you today.
Yeah, it's great to be here. We're actually in your art studio where Joy takes classes, which is really exciting to be here talking to you about what you do all day. Joy, you have some questions?
Uh-huh. Okay, so first question, what do you love about being an art teacher?
Wow, there are so many things I love about being an art teacher, and also the other parts which I do not like being an art teacher. So what I love being an art teacher is that I see the different perspectives and creative ideas of my students when they produce their art pieces. Well, it's as though I'm seeing the world through their eyes.
Is your job just about teaching kids how to draw and paint, or is there more to it?
There are so many other aspects to being an art teacher. For example, we need to plan our lessons and also the variety of art materials that you use. We also, there are times we do some craft, and also we do some coloring competitions, setting up booths in shopping malls, or mini art exhibitions. We also, yearly, we meet up with parents to talk about your child's progress and return your art pieces, which you really love to see what you have done over the year. And meetings, mostly training, new art techniques, and also sourcing out for new art materials. We go to stationery shops and look for new art materials for inspiration.
So that's why the erasers keep appearing all over the place.
Yes. Yes. We try to get the best erasers.
Do you have a favorite type of art to make? Like, do you prefer clay or painting or something else?
My favorite medium currently is a medium called gouache. Okay, it is gouache. It is actually a combination of watercolor and acrylic paint. It is very opaque, it's easy to use, and sometimes I think you use it too without knowing that you're using it. I love to use watercolor as well, and watercolor pencil, which you are also currently using.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I have some.
Yeah, you love it.
What happens when a student thinks they made a mistake on their art? What do you tell them?
I would say that it's not a mistake. It's just that it came out differently from what you intended in your mind. So what I would say is, I will ask a student to describe it, and then together we will work it out to what you or what the student intended to be. So it's not a mistake.
What's the hardest part about being an art teacher?
Honestly, the hardest part of being an art teacher is actually dealing with parents. Not the students. Because of expectations. Each parent because parents have a different expectation from students. Students have their own expectations, parents have their own expectations. So we have to find a balance.
I thought you were gonna say handling students.
No, that's the least. But handling parents is harder.
If a kid listening wants to be more creative but don't doesn't know where to start, what's one easy project they can try at home?
I would suggest by starting to explore a medium that they enjoy. For example, is it painting? You can start with painting by numbers. If it's drawing, they can start by doodling. So doodling is like, it could be anything. It could be monsters, it could be just lines, scribbles. Then you can proceed to drawing what is in front of you. For example, a pen, pencil, a table, a flower. So just start by doing something small. And it doesn't have to be perfect, just something that you enjoy.
Okay, well, it's time for our interactive segment, and since we have an art teacher here, we have to do something creative. This is the Scribble Challenge. So Teacher Tasha, Joy, is going to close her eyes. She's going to draw a random scribble on a piece of paper. Then she's going to describe it to you and me. And our challenge is to turn that scribble into a picture of something. Are you ready?
And it's also my challenge, too.
Yeah, then we'll have Joy do it as well. All right, Joy is going to pick out is this a pastel from the box here?
Yes,
Yeah?
it's oil pastel.
All right, so pick out an oil pastel and pick a color, Joy.
Okay. An oil pastel is basically a crayon, but it blends.
Yeah.
And it's easier.
Yeah.
Well done.
Okay.
Okay. And now
Okay.
we're supposed to, since our audience can't see it, we're also supposed to not see it either. So we're not going to look at it, and then you're going to describe it to us. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we'll give you just a couple seconds to just make a little scribble without us looking. Go ahead.
I chose purple.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, now pick it up. Pick up your paper. Don't let us see it.
So-
And describe it to us.
It's a swirl, a loop, and it kind of looks like it's coming from the distance.
Okay, a swirl and a loop, and it's coming from the distance. Okay, I am drawing what I think I'm getting from that. Okay.
Right.
And now we're supposed to turn that into a picture of something.
Joy, what are you doing? What
You can do it too.
Yeah.
Okay. How's your how's it going?
I'm almost done. How about you?
I'm almost done. But mine is a bit interesting.
Wow.
Maybe I'll start and tell you what I made. You described it as a swirl and a loop that's kind of coming from the distance. So I looked at it and I thought, that kind of looks like the torso or the body of something that's maybe a giraffe. But then I turned it into a sort of feathery dinosaur that has a long giraffe-like neck. So that's what I did there. Yeah.
It looks like one of those like balloons.
It does look like a balloon animal. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
those cute balloons.
Yeah.
That you make. Those long balloons that you make.
Yeah.
Shapes.
Yeah, that's true. It does look like one of those, doesn't it? All right. Joy, why don't you tell us about yours? Why don't you describe what you did? You're not done?
Are you adding details to art piece?
Kind of.
All right. Why don't you pause and tell us, and then if you want to do more after the recording, that would work.
Got
Okay.
inspired.
I drew a butterfly flapping around.
Oh, and I see that it sort of looks like that's the path the butterfly took. Like if you were drawing a cartoon of a butterfly, moving, you might show like where it came from, kind of a line in the air. Oh, very nice. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, mine is like a take on surrealism, means something like imaginary. So it's like a combination of a fish and a snake, in a way. So yeah, so it's just imagination. I just feel like doing something really weird out today. That's what I get the inspiration. So it's like a fishy snake.
Huh. Okay.
A snake fish.
I think it's so interesting that we started with Joy's, and then we all came up with something completely different.
Yeah. Before we go, we have the 2 final questions we ask everyone. First, what's your favorite part of your job?
My favorite part of my job will be the students' eyes when they light up after they finish their art piece, because of they're very proud of what they have done in the end. That's my favorite part of every lesson. That's the second question.
Yeah. And last, what advice would you give to a kid who might want to be an art teacher when they grow up?
Advice. I would say go for it. Just try. Start with a doodle. Start with a doodle and an open heart. Yeah.
Kind of like in the book, The Dot.
Oh, really?
Did they talk about that in the dot?
They say, just make a dot and see where it takes you.
Oh, wow.
That's good advice too. Yeah.
I love that. Thank you.
Maybe we'll put a link to that in our show notes as well.
Yeah.
I would love to read that. Thanks, Joy. That inspired me.
Well, Teacher Tasha, thank you so much for inspiring us to be more creative. This was so much fun.
Thank you.
I enjoyed it too. Thank you so much for inviting me.
And a huge thank you to our listeners. Join us next time for another episode of What Do You Want to Be?